Hello everybody and welcome back on my channel. So for today we will look at mixers. So usually when I think of a mixer, one of the brands that also coming into my head is Allen & Heath. Yes, Allen & Heath. Now for some guys that know about mixers, they're like, oh nice, Allen & Heath. So you're probably going to talk about a SQ or a QU desk or a D-Live desk or a Advantus desk. Did I say Advantus, right? I don't know, sure, but whatever. So you're looking at all those things and then suddenly you're like, okay, Rainer, Shas is great desk. Where's his desk? Which one are you going to do today? And I'm going to do. And pause of silence. You do know Allen & Heath also makes small mixers, nee? Yes, Allen & Heath makes smaller mixers, and they do a lot of them. So I've already opened this one. I had a peek view, but they posted it to me yesterday. It's a lekker stamp. So I opened it up. I broke the tape so long. You got a plug, and it's the right plug for our country. Thank you, Allen & Heath. It's got an earth. Just you guys, sometimes if you buy a Behringer or Yamaha, sometimes even Allen & Heath desk from somewhere else, it's got that round plug. Now in South Africa, that round plug has an earth. So now you plug it into one of those round adapters, so it doesn't have the earth that sticks out, and then your mixer's not earthed. It actually does have an earth plug. Okay, but there's a plug. We call it kettle plugs, professional IEC plug, I suppose. And then we open it, and of course got a little menu there. Anybody read the menu when they look at their products? Probably not. And there we go. Sponge. Oh, my mom always likes these things. Always keep them for me. Oh God, it's a sponge. A neck sponge. Okay, that is fun. I must be honest, it's fun. Come on, guys. What happened to bubble wrap? I like bubble wrap. It came in a piece of plastic, but it wasn't bubble wrap. So what? You know, I used to like sitting there popping in bubble wrap. Oh, supposed to be trying to save the environment, not so. So there we go. So Allen & Heath little desk, the Z10. So what do I use this desk for? I do a lot of conferences, a lot of like YouTube, Skype, thing channels and so for clients and that. And I don't always need a massive desk, but I need a desk that supports most of the things I need. So if you look at this little desk, there you go. It's your balance inputs, unbalanced inputs. I don't call these mic inputs. Anything that's balanced goes in here. You can have a balanced guitar and so on. If you don't know how to connect it, use a DI box. If you don't know what a DI box is, put on comments. Maybe I'll do a whole thing about DI boxes and how they're connected. Fun and games. It's such a little box, but it can do such a big thing to save your problems and all those problems. Okay, so got our gains on our channels. Got a low cut filter. Low cut filter is just to get rid of the low frequency. So when you talk, you don't. That'll make a good sound. Okay, so then the thing I like about these small desks is you've got your bass and treble, but you've got a selectable mid. In other words, I can select the frequency of that mid, and then I can boost and cut it. I think this one runs from about 120 hertz to 4K, 4 kilohertz, if I remember right. This is really helpful. So yeah, if you're just using a computer where this is plugged into a computer and you're doing straight from microphone to computer with no speakers, anything, then you're probably not too worried about mid. Although if you have a rubbish microphone, you can fix quite a bit of it there and don't have to spend so much time on post-production. But I do a lot of live. So when I have a mic live and there's a speaker behind me or next to me and I've got to put it out and it's like a feedbacks, I can usually find that feedback and cut it. Or even if the mic's very dull, I can give it a bit of a boost. So I like selectable mids. I try not to buy a mix that doesn't have selectable mid. The only ones that I have is in my production studio that's just bass, mid and treble. Maybe even just bass and treble because I only use them as an interface. But when I go live, selectable mid is a must. And then you've got two accents, so you can go to other places out. You've got balance left and right, and then your volume. So now you say, okay, Rainer, that's it. That's a great desk. Thank you. So what makes it now so much more unique, except that it's good. They last quite long. If they had sliders, by the way, for Allen & Heath, the sliders do last long. I don't know why. When I use some of my other desks, the sliders soon like and scratching it. My Allen & Heath mixers, sliders last much longer. It's a good thing from Allen & Heath. So now you maybe do live Zoom, Teams, Skype, even maybe YouTube or Facebook, and you need an audio interface. Now usually what you would do is you would have a sound card or you have a external sound card and all that. But this has a built-in sound card too. There's your USB port and you just go out from there to your laptop. So it's a 2-channel sound card basically. You can get one version that's made for recording Snap that's got 4 channels. You can actually have 4 channels going into a 4-channel recording. That's great. What I also like about this is, I do use Soundcraft bit too, but my issue with the Soundcraft is, when I go USB into the laptop of computer, it's like ASIO driver, so I need to load special drivers to work, which is great because they focus on live recording software studios. But this one is like plug and play. I plug it into any laptop, and I don't know if it will still work on Windows XP. I don't know, usually I work from Windows 7, Windows 10 and so on, but I plug it in, it picks up. Teams, Zoom, everything sees this thing, like a plug and play. Great one there. So it makes my life much easier to record. Then, or playback, of course. You've got 2 options. So if I push this record button in, then basically if I want this channels to go in, I'll push the record button and record those 2 channels now. I could push them all in and they all will record. If you want to do a stereo recording, think about it, just left and right. You can do 2-track. Select 2 of your channels and just pan it left and right. And then on your mixing, you see those 2 channels, a left channel, right channel, just make them 2 mono channels, and you've got 2 separate channels. But the other thing I like using this one is, if I push that, it goes through the aux send. So now I can actually mix on the auxiliary. So it's like a separate, literally output, and it's like a monitor out. Brilliant. So when I do live Teams, the nice thing about it is, I plug in there, all my microphones and that goes through the aux. If I send it through aux send, and the guys on Teams or Zoom or whatever can all hear us, and when they speak, the signal comes back into here, and it goes to that channel, and then I just put the channel up and down, and we can hear them. How great is that? If you are an artist and you need effects unit, you can get this version with the effects unit built in, and it's got like a yellow thing with a yellow knob, and you can control effects as well. I think it's one bigger model, so I could be wrong, but I remember if you get the effects one too, it's a one bigger model, and it's actually got sliders. I can't remember if you get a knob, so I haven't checked it out like that. But yeah, brilliantly. And even the computer's got 2 ways. So when you go in here, you can control your computer volume through there, or if you have something plugged in because you need that channel, you can just push playback, and then the playback will still hear what the computer hears. I just like to go on the channel if I can, because I just got a bit more bass and treble control. And there it is. It's simple. There's nothing too much to say about this mixer, so this is not a very long thing. Nice little, easy to work. You can't believe the weight on this thing. It's quite great. So yeah, so I hope that gives you an idea. If you need a little mixer and you want to go live like Zoom or Teams, or even just have sort of a smaller sound card, if you do like what I do sometimes on YouTube, and you just want like, there's my microphone that might need phantom. Hello, Mike. I'm not using it now. Do I look cool in this? I should use this more often. Look like a radio station or a proper podcaster. Hello, everybody out there, and welcome to Harddrive Productions. Yeah, now I've got a radio voice, but let's leave that there. Can put phantom through here, plug the mic in here, and go out to my computer. It's basically a 2-channel sound card, all in one. What a great little mixer. So I hope that gives you some ideas. It's nice to see you all again. Sorry I don't post often, but I want to give sort of quality stuff when I have time. I still got other work that I do as well, but I'll see. If the channel gets more busy and there's more people joining, I'll put more focus on this stuff. So please, like everybody always asks, and this must get very boring to hear, but share this video and tell your friends, hey, come on man, you're in the sound, click. You know, I don't get in always too complicated stuff. It's not about being complicated. It's being just normal, and normal people using normal stuff. I'm not always here to say, oh, this is a brilliant mixer, and then you find out it costs like $10,000 or $20,000. You know, we're here to work with basic things as well. So please share this to your friends, and usually if you click the bell notification, as far as I know, that when I put stuff up, you will see it. So once again, just thank you for everybody checking the channel, and have a great day.